everyone, Sleevy V here, and it is time for my just random Wednesday video. Just kind of where I discuss things that have been on my mind for the week. And this week I just want to talk about a term that I use kind of often when talking about myself, on how I feel. Like now that I've lost almost 70 pounds, how do I feel? And I tell a lot of people I almost feel normal. And they kind of look at me funny like, well, what do you mean normal? And I just feel like anyone that has been or is morbidly obese will understand what I'm talking about. I weigh in at, last Friday when I weighed, I was 241. I'm still obese. I just don't feel like I'm morbidly obese anymore now that I've lost 70 pounds. I mean, I can run, I'm doing things, I'm active. But that's basically it. I just feel more normal. And it lends itself into the topic of the mental aspect of this, which I've heard people talk about before, of seeing yourself as a changed person. And mentally, I am a new person, I feel. I've said this before, I don't get my happiness from food like I did before. Although we will always have celebrations that revolve around food, it's not like I'm just waiting for my next meal. I'm not, I might plan meals ahead, but it's different. And again, if you're going through this, you know what I mean as like, oh, we're going out of town. Oh my gosh, where are we going to eat? I hope we eat at Cheesecake Factory because I'm going to get this, this, and this. And I literally would think that. And I would be so excited to go out to eat because of all the things I was going to eat. Or let's have people over so we can eat. Or I don't know, just anything was revolved around food, and it's not anymore. So mentally, I am a new person, I feel like. Physically, I am also a new person, but I don't know it yet. That's the only way I know how to describe it. I know my clothes are baggier, and I know I've lost 70 pounds. And I see myself in the mirror, and I know I look different. But what I'm working on is feeling different or accepting the way I look. This is some deep stuff that we got going on here today, okay? This is, I'm going to move here so these people don't think I'm crazy talking to myself. But it's just that, seeing yourself in an attractive way, I guess you would say. My husband has always loved me, even when my heaviest, I was 337. When I started my pre-op, I was 310, but actually I'd lost a little bit of weight since then. The day I had my daughter, I was 380. And he loved me then. So, it's really not that. It's just, I don't see myself as like, trying to buy sexy clothes or, I see my other friends and I think, oh, they're so cute, they're so attractive, and I don't see myself as that way because I never have my entire life, like my whole life. So I'm really working on, I've always loved myself, or I felt like I did, but just for an example, because I know this is kind of all sounding crazy and it's kind of deep, but just an example, like, if you're in a social group and someone makes a joke or whatever, I'll be the first to make a fat joke. Because if I make the joke, then it's just out in the open and no one else has to make the joke or thinking it. So it's just easy for me to rag on myself. And so I guess the whole point, and like I said, I'm working on it and I'm not to goal, but I just want to celebrate the changes that I've made and celebrate the fact that I am looking better to everyone else, including myself, and I know that I'm there. So I just wanted, I guess, everyone to be kind of aware of, down the road when your body has changed so quickly in such a short amount of time, how you can maybe not see the changes in the mirror, even though they're there. And I know that makes no sense. You see a difference, you feel a difference, but mentally you still feel like you may be trapped in a person that's 380 pounds. And I'm not anymore. I'm 140 pounds lighter today than I was the day my daughter was born. And that's, amazing. Of course, I use that word all the time, but I don't know what other word fits, I know that's great. That's just what's been on my mind this week is, and that goes into something else like going to a store. And my mom's like, try these on. And I'm like, no, there's no way that will fit. There's no way an extra large shirt fits me. Well, guess what? It's too big. But I've been so trapped, I guess you would say, and so in the same mindset for my entire life. Literally my entire life, that it's so hard to see yourself any differently, to not make the fat jokes, to feel normal, to feel like you don't look as obese. They're all good things, but mentally you kind of have to wrap your mind around it. And my journey's only about 3 months now. So you're talking about changing the wiring of your brain and how you see yourself for the last, I won't say 27 years, because when I was a child I didn't know any better, but for the last 20 years for sure, because in kindergarten I knew I was fat. In kindergarten I was made fun of, and that was 22 years ago. So changing and getting used to a new you after 22 years is kind of takes some getting used to, but I'm getting there, and I just wanted to kind of get that out there for you. I'm sure some of you feel the same way. You look better, but it's kind of hard to accept sometimes. So that's really about all. And in 2 days I have my weigh-in. My last video I was wrong. I said I've lost 62.9. I've lost 65.9. So in 2 days I really want to see 70 so bad. That would be just amazing if I would hit 70. And not going to reveal my number, but I'm very, very close. I try not to weigh every day, but I hadn't weighed in a couple days, and I'll just tell you, as of this morning, I was 0.5 away from hitting 70. So I got 2 days. I'm hitting the elliptical tonight, all protein, so I can hit that 70. But thanks for listening to my ramblings, and if you feel the same way, feel free to let me know, and I will talk to everyone in a couple days. Thanks.